I'm Mandy with Cosmetic Surgery Affiliates. I'm here with Stephanie today to talk to you a little bit about laser hair removal. Laser hair removal is something we do through our non-surgical side of our business called OKC Aesthetics. Laser hair removal has been around for about 15 years now. The FDA does approve these devices for what's called permanent hair reduction. And we say reduction instead of removal sometimes because we can only really get rid of the hairs that are currently there, not anything that's going to grow in the future because of hormone changes or anything, and also hairs that are treatable. So the only hair that is effectively treatable by laser hair removal is anything dark in color, so it needs to be black or dark brown in color at least. Nothing blonde, gray, or red is going to be affected by the laser. It also needs to be at least a little bit coarse. It can't be anything really, really fine like peach fuzz. There's really not a laser on the market currently that can effectively treat those type of hairs. So we can treat all the others and then give you some alternative treatment options if you do have any of the remaining. So today we're actually going to be treating Stephanie's underarms, and we just want to show you how quickly the treatments can go. This is something you can do depending on the treatment area, even on your lunch hour. It's relatively comfortable, and I'm going to walk you through every step to really see how that works. Now, laser hair removal does take multiple treatments in order to be complete. It's not just a one treatment process. The science behind that is because your hair is always at some level of shedding out. We have millions and millions of hair follicles in our body. It's always shedding and growing back with new hair at any given time. So the laser is only able to affect the hair that is actively growing in that follicle. We're basically just superheating that dark coarse hair, sending that heat down to that follicle to the point where the follicle can't grow a hair anymore and it disables it. But it can only get there when the follicle is actively attached to that hair root. So anything that's shedding out, it's going to kind of stun that hair follicle, but it's not going to disable it permanently. You have about 20% of your hair growing actively in the follicle at any one time. Therefore, every treatment you should expect to see about 20% or so of your hair that comes back as less and less. So it takes about 5 or 6 treatments to get complete. Now, some people may need a little bit of maintenance after that, especially anything that gets a little bit finer. But after each treatment, you're going to go through a period of shedding where all the hair in the area falls out. You're going to have anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks where you're completely hair-free in the area, and then anything that wasn't actively growing is going to start to grow back. It's just anything that's fine or gray or red in color that's going to come back less and less each time until you're just completely smooth and don't have any of the nasty negative effects of other types of hair removal like waxing, shaving, tweezing. So for Stephanie today, we are going to treat her underarms like I said. First thing we're going to do when you come in for treatment is we're going to clean the area. We want to make sure we wipe off any deodorant or anything. We do ask that you shave the area actually at least 24 hours before your treatment. We don't want any hair actively growing outside of the skin. We want to be able to send all of the heat down to the follicle. We don't want to lose any of that energy going the opposite way. We ask that you don't tweeze or wax before treatment because what that does is it breaks that hair off and it makes it so the laser can't see it. Most people aren't doing that in their underarms, but facial hair treatments, we ask that you not tweeze or wax. You're just going to do a really, really fine shave with a really fine razor down to the surface of the skin. So here at OKC Aesthetics, we use the Light Shear Duet. It is a great laser, really, really new technology to the market. It allows us to safely treat all skin types. So from the fairest skin type to the darkest skin tone, we can safely skin type you, put you into the system, and it knows how to treat you safely. With this machine as well, we're able to do 2 different spot sizes, so it allows us to treat really any area of the body. So for Stephanie today, we're actually going to use the bigger handpiece, and it's going to be a relatively quick treatment. I've already got her skin type put in and her energy level set, so we're just going to come here and get ready. Stephanie's already got her safety glasses on, so I'm going to put mine on right here. And I'm just going to go through, and as I pulse, it is going to pick up the skin and give her a little shot of heat. So it's kind of a vacuum effect where it actually pulls the skin up a little closer to the laser. It makes it a little bit more comfortable. That center one tends to be a little bit more sensitive because it is just a little bit more of a tender area. But as you can see, really very quick. Sensitive one, real quick pulse. She has one pulse left. And that's it. Her treatment is complete. There's no downtime. She can immediately put on any lotion, deodorant, anything she needs to do and go back to work. And we'll see her in 6 to 8 more weeks for her next treatment. And like I said, each time she'll be less and less hair and until the point where she has almost no hair. The underarms, bikini, and legs respond extremely well because that hair is very treatable. If you want to see more videos, you can go to our website, www.csaok.com.